Our next guest has 2 Academy Awards, 9 Golden Globes, 10 Grammys, 5 Emmys, and a Tony. That is a lot of awards. Please welcome the legendary Barbra Streisand. I love that song so much, and I love you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. I can't believe you haven't been here before. It's only taken 15 years.
Wait a minute.
No, we came to you.
Oh, that's right.
I went to your house.
No, it wasn't my house.
I know, it was somebody else's house.
I meant to tell you that for 15 years, by the way. That wasn't my house.
No, we thought we went to your house and you used somebody else's house. You didn't trust us in your own house.
Yeah, I didn't want all the mess, you know.
I don't blame you.
So,
I don't blame you. Whose house was it?
I have no idea.
I see. They just weren't home at the time?
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're sitting there because you prefer that side. And here's the thing, I prefer that side too. Everybody has a better side. I don't know if you know this or how many people pay attention to it. Everyone has a better side. That is also my better side. So what I thought about doing today was both of us talking in this direction and just looking this way into a mirror and talking.
I love it.
Yeah.
I will see it back and I can respond to you.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, but I don't know. People see me this way anyway.
You're very sweet.
Yeah,
you're very kind.
Of course, of course. First of all,
side.
I think that both sides are good, so you don't have to.
I have 2 different sides to my face.
Completely different, really?
I swear to God, to me. And so on my television show, the Netflix show that's coming out, we shot it. Usually you shoot 2 shows. And so you can pick and choose the best performance from one of the other shows. In this case, we had no rehearsal. No rehearsal, no camera rehearsal. And whatever we got, we got. You know what I mean? So the camera's in the wrong place half the time.
Which is fun.
And it was, you know, just to be free and feel the response from the audience and play with them and so forth. And it is all on my, not all on my wrong side, but mostly. So isn't that funny?
There is no wrong side. But so why did you want to do this Netflix special? I have to say, you are one of the most brilliant women I know. Oh. You really are. And you're, I mean, the movies that you have done, the career that you have, you're such a performer, your voice, everything, and yet I know how shy you are. Like you really don't, you know, it's not what you live to do. You just happen to be brilliantly talented, so you're in front of people all the time. But it's something that. So why did you want to do the Netflix special?
I think it's good to document the work, you know, and since it takes about 3 months to prepare a show, why not document it?
Yeah.
You know, even if I didn't release it. But in this case, I released it. And what's wonderful is I don't enjoy performing, okay? So I always have a bit of stage fright. And it's not a comfortable feeling. And so this is great because Netflix, like for $10 a month, the whole family could see any show, and I don't have to perform it.
Yeah, yeah.
In other words, it's there.
Yeah, you don't have to tour. But will you tour?
No.
You're done. Are you retiring?
Well, no, I'm not retiring because I still want to direct movies. That's what I love, and I still like to make records.
But so you can do these Netflix specials, like you said, and now you've done it once, and now it's out there.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, when we come back, we're going to play a game where we're going to learn a lot about Barbra.
Not a game like you just did with...
No, that was a big mistake. No, we're going to play a different game. We'll be back with Barbra.
Okay.
You are the only artist who has had a #1 album for 6 decades. How crazy is that? Every decade you have had a #1 album.
You know, as I said on the TV show one night, have I been around that long?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, but time flies, doesn't it? All right, you don't do a lot of interviews. You don't like to do interviews, so I'm going to take advantage of it. This is a game that we call Barbra, Can You Answer?
Sure.
Me. So you'll answer me these questions, and just the first thing that comes to your mind. How many living presidents' numbers do you have in your phone?
One.
All right. Have you ever been to any of the following? Chili's, Applebee's, Olive Garden, or Outback? Do you know what they are?
Of course. Honey, you know, I love joints like that. I love the old-fashioned diners, you know, where the hamburger is pounded down and it's lousy meat. So, yeah, I know all of those.
Yeah, but you haven't been.
Oh, yeah.
Recently?
How'd I go to Wood Ranch? You know that one?
No.
Hello.
But, I mean, is it hard for you to go to places like that? Do you get bothered, or is there something that, like, that you miss that you can't do anymore?
A lot. But I don't care, actually. So
Good.
I just want to eat the foods.
Right. So you go. You don't care.
I don't care.
Okay. What's your favorite swear word? Mine too. When I say it, it's louder, though. It's who's your favorite current pop star?
Pop star. Well, you know, I just watched the George Michael special.
Is that
Pretty
documentary? Yeah.
And my next album is going to be somewhat rhythmic, and I'm very inspired by him. I wanted to sing with him, but he is
Yeah.
no longer here. John Mayer, I love.
John's great.
And
He has a great voice. He has
one
a-
more?
What?
Oh,
yeah,
I love-
you can,
I
yeah,
love
she can hear you,
Beyonce.
Andy. How about if I handle this, okay?
You know,
All right, John Mayer, you're like,
you know, I get lost every place I go. I have no sense of direction, right? So
Right.
that I just get lost.
uh-huh.
When I was directing Yentl, they had to make a yellow line to my dressing room so I could know how to get back there. So I heard, you know, somebody like Pink does something
On the building.
on the buildings and on the trapezes,
Right.
you know? I mean, I try to get to my dressing room without getting lost. And
Right.
She's up there flying in the sky.
She was
you know?
attached to a wire, so she
Oh,
was,
she
she
was?
was, yeah, she wasn't
Well, that
loose.
doesn't count.
That doesn't count. She couldn't have gotten lost. They had a wire attached
Got
to
it.
her. You're doing the Netflix special. What do you binge watch?
Oh, well, it used to be like Breaking Bad, but I've been busy lately.
That was a long time ago.
The Crown.
Yeah, The Crown's great, right?
Crown was great.
Yeah.
And I just haven't had time. But over this holiday, I'm taking time to binge watch.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I wish I could recommend something, but I always
What is
forget
it?
what I.
Yeah.
What have I just binge watched that?
Mindhunter, I've heard it was very good. Is that you, Andy?
That's Andy's suggestion. When you ask me, it's let me just ask Andy what he would suggest, because he. Andy,
the
what else do
Andy
you?
Show?
Why don't you come sit here? Andy, just sit over there, because it seems like you have, and you should tell her we should go to break, because you told me we didn't have time. So why don't you just go?
No, then you have to come back.
No, no, go on. We have to go to break. So.
Barbara, the music, the memories, the magic is available on Netflix
Oh.
starting tomorrow.
He's pretty good.
And guess what? Everybody here is going home with the CD.
Oh,